This tutorial will provide a technical review of the XML schemas used to create XML files to upload within the Taxpayer Access Point system. Schema files are located in the FAQs under the Bulk tab. Select the How Do I Get the Latest Schema File and Sample XML hyperlink. The window displays the tax types that currently support bulk filing in TAP and the links to their respective files. Select the folder. The downloaded folder contains the latest XML schema file and a sample XML file. Select the XML schema file. The structure of the schema and XML is broken down into the file element, which includes the namespace, filer information element, and reports element. The reports element contains the taxpayer information, return information, and payment information elements. The namespace path and spelling must be exact. This is an example of how the namespace should appear. The filer information element is required and must occur only once in the XML. Data elements that do not have attributes defined are required by default. A data element with a min occurs of 0 is an optional element and can be omitted. A max occurs of 1 means that if the element is included, it cannot occur more than once. Some elements have an annotation which can be used to determine what is needed in the element. The return type is a fixed value and must be exactly as it appears in the schema. The preparer ID is a required element. It contains a choice between preparer FEIN, preparer SSN, and preparer ITIN. The restriction on these elements is that they are a string, and the regular expression of /D curly brackets 9 curly brackets means that only 9 digits can be used. This is an example of how the XML structure of the filer information element should appear. The reports element is required and must occur at least once in the file. The max occurs of unbounded means that multiple reports can be submitted. The reports element contains the taxpayer information, return information, and payment information elements. Since the taxpayer information element does not have attributes defined, it is a required element. Each reports element must contain a taxpayer information element. The return information and payment information elements are optional and can occur multiple times. For example, the file can contain multiple returns and payments, or returns only, or payments only. The payment information section is for electronic check payments only. This is an example of how the XML structure of the reports element should appear. The return information element will be different depending on which type of tax you will be filing for. You must log on to TAP to upload a bulk file. Logging into TAP brings up your personalized homepage. Select Upload Bulk File XML from the I Want To column. The instructions page is displayed. Select Next. The Details page is displayed. Select Add Attachment. Enter a file description that is meaningful to you. Select the file you wish to upload. Select Save. An error message window opens. The top portion of the window explains that the file submitted is invalid. This section also includes department contact information. The bottom portion of the window details the XML schema validation errors found in the file. TAP uses a layered process when validating a schema. The first validation is of the schema. The system checks for missing elements, misspellings, and incorrect case. The data validation is a tiered approach. The filer information section must be correct before the taxpayer information section is validated. Once both sections are correct, the validation process will continue onto the return information and/or payment information sections. For this example, 3 schema errors were identified. Each error details the element in which the error occurred, a description of the error, and the line number where the error occurred. The first error is in the preparer ITIN element. The pattern constraint failed because the system detected the string not to be a valid ITIN. The second error is in the taxpayer state element. The value currently entered for this element exceeds the 4-character limit. The third error is in the taxpayer country element. The string length exceeds the 3-character maximum. Make corrections to the XML as directed, then select OK. Select Save to test the file again. When a file passes the verification, it is added to the attachments table. Select Submit. Enter your password to verify submission. This window displays a confirmation message, including a confirmation number for your request. Select OK. When you are finished with your session, log off. This concludes the bulk filing and TAP tutorial.